and welcome back to a brand new podcast. My name is Michael Prasad and this is podcast number 5, which is the same amount of fingers I have on my hand. Today is also Tuesday, making it Toonie Tuesday at KFC. If you guys don't know what Toonie Tuesday is, it's a day where you get 1 or 2 pieces of chicken and fries at KFC. This is not a sponsored video. And I don't really like their fries. I love McDonald's fries though. They're always so good and they never change. But KFC ones are always soggy. Anyways, it's a day where you get 1 or 2 pieces of chicken and fries. Okay? Never forget the fries. They might be bad fries, but they're fries. So, and you only get it for $2. But it is 2018 and you probably get that for like $4. I'm guessing. I have not done my research on that. Okay, so by the title of this video, you guys should already know that this is not a family-friendly topic. However, I'm going to make it as family-friendly as I can make it because there's probably kids watching this and I am so sorry that you have to sit here and watch me talk about this type of content. This is a story time of when let's just say, because there's kids probably watching this, I was trying to go to McDonald's, right? And I was looking for the play place, right? And then I ended up at a different type of play place that was not at McDonald's, nor should I have been there in the first place, but I was clickbaited, so I went in and I came out of that play place. So here's the full story. Here's a full uncensored story. There's gonna be some censoring into it because there's kids watching this and we're keeping it clean. Well, as clean as I can make it. So here's the first thing. So when I went to LA the very first time, which was in 2017. Every time I make these podcasts, I always remember that 2018 still hasn't ended, and I'm like, can you finish already? So it was in 2017. It was in June or July, somewhere there. It was in summertime, and so I was in West Hollywood, where Hollywood and Highland, like the main tourist section, where like most of the people go to, or all the people go to, and then there was like the Dolby Theater, and there was the Chinese theater, and there was like all the shopping malls and whatnot. So I'm at West Hollywood and I'm walking down, like, I'm just sightseeing, seeing how it is, and I was like going on a vacation, and that was essentially my trip. Like, not West Hollywood, that was not the entire trip, but me going to LA was a trip, and just one day of it was me going through West Hollywood. And so I was taking pictures, and I have another picture story. Anyways, okay, stick to this story. So I was taking pictures, and then I was just walking, and then I was going like east of West Hollywood, so it's getting like a little bit sketchy. So I'm just walking, and I got like my backpack or my bag or something at that time, and then I was walking, and then like I don't know what happened. By this time it's like 10 o'clock, and I realized there's a $5 shop in West Hollywood, and they say, it's $10, everything's regular is $10, and today only, if you use the blue basket, you get everything 50% off, and everything is only $5 in the store. I went to LA twice this year alone, and that store is just a $5 store, so they just scam you from the get-go. So I was pretty scarred from all that clickbaiting that was happening in West Hollywood. So I was just like, okay, whatever, it's Hollywood, everything is false advertising, you know how it is, they try to make money, it's business, I get it. So after being like clickbaited like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times on that street alone, I was just like, okay, this is LA, this is Hollywood, this is like what's happening, this is their vibe. They just like try to bring people in, and then it's just whatever. So they say like, it's like $5, and they have like the Oscar award like in plastic, and then like a plastic Oscar award, and they have like magnets and keychains and whatnot, like your typical souvenirs. So I'm walking, that was west, that was like Hollywood and Highland. So that was like in that complex, about like a block into it, like beside the Chinese theater. And so I'm walking the other way now, and there's a McDonald's, and there's a Ripley's Aquarium, or Ripley's something, there's a Ripley's Adventure Park something. So there's that on the corner, and then there's McDonald's, and then there's like 2, 3, however many blocks there is. So I was walking in that direction, east, and I was coming from west, so I was going this way. Well, to me it's this way. I don't know what this is gonna look like after I edit this, but you get my point. And so I'm walking, and it's nighttime. I'm tired, but I'm like, you know what? You're in LA. You're by yourself on top of that. I'm like, go have a little fun. Just see what it is. You can stay out, like, in the middle of the night. It's fine, you know? Like, you don't need to go back to your hotel. You're fine. You don't need to worry about anything. So I was just like, okay, I am my only responsibility. So I'm just like, I just have to make sure I don't get mugged and I don't die, which is pretty simple. You know, it's just me. And so when I was walking around as I'm going east, I'm seeing more souvenir shops. There's tons of them. There's like one after another in every block. And then I come around and I'm on the same road as McDonald's. So like McDonald's is here and Ripley's Aquarium's on the corner, and then there's like a big intersection, and then this is the mall. Like all the malls, and that's a $5 rip-off store and all those things, right? I mean, it's not a rip-off store. They have really good things, but it's just like, it's a $5 everyday store. That's on this side. So I'm here now. Here. So I was here and I came around and I'm on like this side. And so I see a sign that says, "Ooh, sexy gifts inside, waiting for you." So I was just like, I am tired. I'm exhausted. I was not dehydrated, but it's a fact in LA, do not drink the tap water. It tastes so bad. I never knew what tap water. I didn't know water could taste bad until I went to LA. Then I was like, okay, don't drink the tap water. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, ooh la la. It's like sexy gifts. Right? I didn't think anything about it because the whole day was just clickbaited. It was just like, come into our store, come buy this, come buy that. And I'm just like, no. Then I go in and I'm on my phone. Like, I was on Instagram or whatever, like Snapchat or Facebook. I was on something. I was just on my phone. So I go and I was like, oh, sexy gifts inside. Let me go inside, right? Like, maybe there's keychains or something, right? Maybe I'll get it and then I'll go back to my hotel. I go in and I didn't know human beings can shove plastic items in certain places of their body the size of the size is like incredible just to see. It's just like, does that hurt? I don't know. There was so many things. The first thing, I walked in and I just see this. Okay, I'm gonna keep this PG-13. I saw this thing that was like the length of my arm, and it was black. Obviously, let's not be racist, but you know, it was black. That was the first thing I saw. So I was like, oh my god. I was like, I'm in the wrong store. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, I'm a good kid. I'm like, I did everything good. I'm like, I paid my visa on time. I'm okay. And then I went into that and I saw that and it was like trauma, like absolute trauma. And I was just like, oh, that's interesting. And so like the stupid person I am, I was just like, okay, you're traumatized, but I'm like, you're in the store already. Because like the door was open like as I walked in. So I was on my phone and I just like walked in and saw that. I was like, oh, okay. So there was like a lot of things, incredible things, I have to say. Like anything you can imagine, that store had for your guilty pleasures. So I was just like, oh wow, this is like, I'm like, yep, this is LA for ya. There you go. I'm like, you've only been here for like a day or two. And I'm like, there you go. And so I have never walked out of a store so fast in my life. I was just like, ah. And then like I looked and then I turned around and went back towards the McDonald's side. And I was just like, hey, I'm done. I'm going back to my hotel. That was the day I went into a not so appropriate store. I'm just going to put 18 plus on the title just for everybody's safety and concern. It was not that bad of a story, but my god, the thing that I saw, it was just like, the things that I saw, it wasn't just one thing. It was one main thing, and then there was like a bunch of other stuff on the shelf, and I was like, that's interesting, but it's like, where do you find the real estate to put those things in wherever you want to put them? You know what I mean? That was some experience. So I would advise everybody, at some point of their life, to travel and travel by yourself. Because when you travel with other people, it is such a hassle. It's weird for me to travel with somebody now. Because I have traveled so much by myself that it's weird when somebody like needs to be at the airport like 3 hours ahead. Like, you do not need to be at the airport 3 hours ahead. You need to be there 2 hours. The shortest I've been is an hour and a half. And in all honesty, even with a checked baggage and a lineup through security and everything, it'll take you 40 minutes and maybe 1 hour tops. That's it. But still, for safety, and if you have kids, then take your time. But I mean, if you're just like a solo traveler, it's really fast. I don't know why people go 3 hours ahead. They're like, it's an international flight. I'm like, if you're going to goddamn Australia and you're gonna go hop on a kangaroo in like 16 hours, sure, get there at the airport 3 hours ahead. But like, I don't think so. I think 2 hours is fine. Domestic flights, they say hour and a half. Yeah, I would say hour and a half. That's about right. Oh, so I would just advise that. I have not made a travel video. As you guys know, I went to LA. I think I mentioned this in like 2 podcasts ago. My laptop keeps crashing, so that's always a concern because I don't think it can comprehend the amount of footage I have, and I need to compress it. By the time I actually post that travel video, it's literally probably gonna be 3 to 4 minutes, honestly. But let's see how that goes. And this was only one podcast. Tune in till tomorrow. What time is it? Am I even gonna post this one today? Yeah, I'm gonna post this one today. And tomorrow, just wait for tomorrow, I'm gonna be posting another one. What time should I post it at? I don't know. Let's do 8 p.m. Yeah. So my next video tomorrow is gonna be coming out at 8 p.m. and it will be podcast number 6. And it's gonna be a continuation of one thing that I have mentioned in this podcast, but I stopped myself because content is important. This is a short video, I understand that, but I just needed to share this story because it's been like a year and a half and I never told anybody about it. So it's like, why go to your best friend and have it confidentially kept when you can just tell the whole world and the internet about a time where you went into an adult store and saw some things that were unimaginable of where you can put these objects in. My god, it's like, I'm still wondering, I'm like, where would you fit that? How can you fit that? Then there's like things for guys too, and I'm just like, well, that's great, but it's like, what if I don't know, I had so many questions, and I like, what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna go ask like the sales associate and be like, yeah, I need like some help. Like, no, I'll just walk out and go back to my hotel in one piece. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. I realize I only post on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Thursday for Tropical Thursday, I don't even post. How ironic is that? Thursday is Thanksgiving. That's gonna be a short video. And then Black Friday, and then the weekend. So, I hope you guys have a really good weekend. Happy Thanksgiving to all you Americans watching this. And I'll see you guys next time.